I'm always surprised when I see my, well, shit, like, hey everyone, Joe here. Today on What's Kraken, we got Mad Ange. Say that 5 times
Hello.
real fast. Mad Ange, Mad Ange, Mad Ange. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello,
Full
hello.
disclosure, we know each other.
No, we
We
don't.
know each other.
I've
Yeah.
never met this
No, we
man.
don't. Sorry, we don't. No, sorry.
Never met
Full
this man
disclosure,
before.
I have no idea who this person is. She's definitely not drinking what I believe to be absinthe mixed with leprechaun piss. I can't say anything today.
It
That
could
actually was
be.
going to be a drinking contest for the award show. Every time I fucked up a name, take a shot. But we ran out of alcohol.
That would have been a
Oh,
lot
wow.
of, yeah.
That would have been a lot.
That would have been alcohol
Mad
poisoning
Ange.
for everybody, even the people that weren't drinking.
Okay. Usually we talk about like art and stuff, but I really want to know, have you ever had alcohol poisoning?
Varying degrees of it. Yes.
It sucks, right?
Yes.
Same here. Same here, yeah.
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 Like
And sadly enough, yeah.
like I was kind of a drunk for a while. So
Sorry.
I would quit every now and then, but and then I would just get upset about something and start again, and then just be like, "We're going on a bender for a while, for a couple of years."
Yeah.
Um, and then yeah, I finally I got so sick of being sick from it that I mean, there's a lot more to the story of why I quit, but I finally was like, I'm not going to drink for a month.
Tariffs. Fucking tariffs. That's
Um,
why I stopped drinking. Kidding.
no,
Sort of. Yeah.
I was dating an abusive alcoholic after having dated a crazy alcoholic. Um,
No.
and I was trying to
Is
get
that
him
a
to drink.
downgrade or an upgrade? Is like the crazy alcoholic better than the abusive one?
Yes, the crazy one
Okay,
was
because they're
better.
not abusive, they're just crazy. Okay.
Right. No, the abusive one, it was bad. And I kept trying to get him to just quit. And then finally during shutdown, early on in shutdown, I'm like,
Oh shit.
you need to fucking quit. Like, I can't fucking deal with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, I will quit with you. And I was like, I'll quit for a month. Let's just quit for a month. And he was like, okay. He made it 14 hours.
Okay.
I
Okay.
I made it 14 and a half months.
Nice.
And then I think I've had maybe 6 drinks since then.
That's not bad. And that's the
Like,
thing, man. It's like, yeah, alcohol poisoning again. I don't think we ever, have I ever told you this? I had in Vegas, took a dancer home, and I was so fucking like just beyond like you get drunk, your face go numb, and like it should stop there. You keep
mhm.
going because it's Vegas, of course it is, and you just keep and like you just go way too far, and then like it's not even like you're throwing up, but it's like you have a fever and throwing up. It's like honest to God, like someone please pump my stomach at this point. Yeah, when I couldn't actually like I took her home and then I didn't spend any time with her, and even then I'm like the next day I'm like okay whatever. You know, like alcohol poisoning, you think we'd stop at alcohol poisoning. No, you don't. You just keep going
No.
because it's the alcoholic. You're alcoholic. It's like you have to say, like, you're addicted to this shit, right? And like we keep going. And so, yeah, I get it with the god dang man. Like, if I had to be locked in with someone that was completely fucking out, that would be rough. So
Oh god, it
14
was
hours. That's,
yeah, he didn't quit. So it was
yeah.
my life would be a lot different right now if I had gotten rid of him at the beginning of shutdown. I technically had broken up with him before that, and then I don't
Oh,
know.
good timing.
He had big sob story, and I was just like, you suck, but your family sucks worse, and you need someone to take care of you.
Oh,
And
you are
like,
the, you know,
so
you're like
I'll
the
help
stray
you.
person.
I
I
used to be.
help you.
I help
Yeah, no,
you.
really, you used to taking all the
Help
strays.
you. Yeah, my
I
last
help you
house,
out.
we had 11 strays at one point in my last house at
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, not crazy cat lady, just crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know, crazy lady? Like, I don't
Oh
know.
yes, yes. I'm completely insane. But
Thus the Mad Ange part.
just the Mad Ange part. I mean,
So where'd you get? Yeah,
did I tell you the story of how I got Mad Ange?
I was about to ask that. Like, honestly, that was my question. Yes. Look at my tea.
It's from when I was a So when I was a high schooler, let's go way back. Let's go way back to the
High school.
90s. Yeah, we'll go back to the 90s.
Wait.
Um,
Hold up. You were in high school, then wait. So what was that? What the fuck? Never mind. Like early '90s or late '90s?
mid 90s.
Whatever. Wait, ending high school or like getting into high school?
I would have ended high school in the year 2000.
Like, fucking millennial.
First year millennial.
Fucking millennials. You
I
spoiled
know.
sons of bitches.
Oh yes, I'm so
You,
spoiled. I'm so spoiled that I had to have 11 people live in my house so we could make rent. Like,
well, yeah. Okay, spoiled millennial with a little millennial scholarship. How'd you get your
oh,
millennial Mad Ange
I didn't get the millennial
nickname?
scholarship because I didn't finish high
Really?
school. I didn't finish high school.
Oh,
My
well.
my dad pulled me out of high school after my sophomore year. So I only went for two
So
years.
wait, you got the mad part within 2 years?
Like no. So post high school,
Oh, post high school. Okay.
yeah, it was immediately post high school. Um, I was getting well, I was now a child. I was now a child left
The
home
child.
alone with the internet, and I'd been on the internet since early AOL, since before AOL, since Usenet, like before
You've
Usenet.
got
I've been
me.
on it. I'd been on the internet for a while. I already knew the
I've
bad
been on the
parts of
internet.
the internet. I
All
was
the Gen
there
Z
when
are
it
going like,
started.
"How old are you? How old are you?" Like all the Gen Z are like, "How fucking old are these people?" There was it before the internet. Like we're talking like the internet never existed. Like, yeah, motherfuckers. So you were like
Oh,
on like the dial up before AOL, Delphi, and shit like that. And
yeah, and then AOL and all that. And so I was used to being on the internet and being a weirdo on the internet and doing things you shouldn't be doing on the internet. And
I don't know about that.
yeah, no, it's weird things,
Yeah, I'm an
throwing
angel.
milkshakes at people out proverbial windshields. And
Okay, hold on. Hey, it wasn't a milkshake. It was. Oh fuck! What was it? It was supposed to be a virgin something. It was supposed
it
to be a
was a
virgin daiquiri.
it was a virgin pina colada with a strawberry daiquiri mixed in.
Yeah, and I thought it was like a fucking. I thought he was gonna make us a smoothie. Dumb me. Like, oh,
Right.
a smoothie. We can share that. No problem. Or
Aren't you
okay,
from
for those who
here?
play in the home game, we're talking about what was it? The D? Was it the D?
The Four
Or
Queens.
what Four Queens, there you go. I was getting too confused. The Four Queens Vegas, if you like play money or if you buy like $11 at the bar, they'll comp your. I wonder how much the fucking parking was. The parking was like
I
$8. They're like,
It was
fuck
four
man, we
dollars
could
an
have done
hour.
something. Oh, okay, so much easier to do the fucking drink, absolutely.
Yeah, because I was there for
Yeah,
like six
okay.
hours, 6 hours, seven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is when we discover that neither of us drink anymore. So we're like, oh fuck. It's like, how about they like it? I don't want like alcohol. Like, what the fuck? I don't drink. So like we were trying to get like the cheapest thing that was still going to get us over, and it turned out to be a sugar bomb that neither of us could actually take more than one sip from before like what.
I had two
So
sips.
you
I
had two,
made an
yeah.
effort
Well, I tried to suck. It was huge, just like Vegas, and he put like whipped cream. Like, why is he putting whipped cream on top of this fucking thing?
for
Like
the
it's a fucking
aesthetics.
smoothie. Like, what is it doing? Yeah, And so the idea to get rid of it came up, and I saw this like Uber driver that was like sandwiched between two other Uber drivers, and he was like honking his horn, which I didn't like. And I was like, I thought like, oh, I should throw this fucking at them. Like, yeah, let's do it. And then the light turned red. I'm like, oh, thank God I didn't do it. And just today, I realized you would have ran the red light for me.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. See, now
100%.
I
I
didn't
wouldn't
know that
not
because
even a
last
second
time,
thought.
dude. Okay, so you don't know this guy, but me and some other dude were in the back of some guy's truck that might have been a drug dealer, and we saw this gang, and we were just like fucking around. We were kids, like, hey, fuck you piece of shit. And the drug dealer slowed down. I was like, oh Christ, we're gonna get fucking killed. We're gonna get fucking killed. It wasn't even like slowing down because he wanted to piss us off. He was slowing down because he had a light of fucking blunt. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Brad, you're gonna get fucking go. We got okay. Here's shooting. That's time to go, buddy.
Yeah, I've been in many cars with people like that where it's like some shit is going down, you need to fucking go. Why are you
Go. So
stopped?
yeah,
Why are you sitting here? Go.
why
We're gonna
fucking brake,
die. Go.
pedal, 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 go, 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 go. I can get out of the car and just run faster than this shit right now. So yeah, long story short, you would have ran it, so I appreciate that. And we
No,
should have
no,
fucking just
we should have.
totally
Well, we should have thrown it at we
fucking
should have
driven.
thrown it at like a cyber truck. That would have been P. Oh, but they
I
have their
would
stupid
not have
cameras.
defaced a cyber truck like that. I mean, it is fucking like the sugar probably melted off. So you still didn't tell me how you got fucking Mad Ange. Welcome to our show. 10 minutes later, we'll get the story of Mad Ange.
Um, so I got into my like, hanging on the internet, got into my goth phase.
Internets.
I discovered goth music, and I'm like, ooh,
Goth.
and the
Typo
lifestyle and
negative.
stuff, and I'm like, oh, this shit all like fits in with me and my what I'm into and my aesthetic, and um, I don't know if you remember in the '90s internet. I don't know, were you around like the goth scene at all in that time?
90s, I was AOL, mostly the Vegas rooms.
Oh my God,
Or if we're talking
we
like mid late 90s, it was AOL Vegas room. ICQ. I mean, I didn't really dive that far into the internet after like from 90 to 95, let's say. Yes.
So what's crazy about that is I was constantly in the Vegas rooms on AOL at the time.
What was your fucking name?
I'm not gonna say on here.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, yeah, no, that's just okay. Were you in Vegas town square or places?
all of them.
Bitches.
There was so many different
I was
rooms,
in
and then I would make
Vegas
my own
M4M.
rooms, and
Fucker.
I would make some rooms every now and then. But yeah, I was always in the Vegas rooms, like constantly,
Okay. I'm at the
like.
pump you. I mean, I have to ask you for information after this call because now I'm curious, man. I don't remember.
um,
Okay, without incriminating yourself, do you remember the time where allegedly, trying to word this legally, allegedly people were using fake credit cards or stolen to pay for the AOL bills because at the time it was per minute or per hour on it. I can't remember. Were
yeah, it
you
was.
around then?
Yes, and you would get the little. Okay, I'm not incriminating myself here.
Just
You would
allegedly.
get the bots allegedly where you could put in the first four digits of the credit card number,
Yes, the
and
prefix.
then
I mean,
you would hit generate
yes.
supposedly
I mean, that sounds
so I've
like
read.
fiction. Yes,
Yeah.
I've read this in the archives, in the fictional histories.
Yeah, and you would keep hitting generate and then keep trying the different numbers
Yeah,
until
and just
one
go through it. Yeah,
worked.
that
Yeah.
was the identity and credit card theft as old as the internet. On the internet, as old as the internet. Yeah, and if you're in Vegas, you always had friends who worked for hotels, and you don't take the full credit card because that's a kind of a dick thing. So you just do the generations, the
Yeah.
gens, and they don't. Yeah, they don't really catch it. Like their security was shit. Like
I
absolute
didn't.
like credit card security was shit. Like AOL was shit.
I still have my AOL email address. I actually have a pin that I wear on my jacket. I think it's on my jacket right now. That is the little AOL Running Man,
Yeah.
and it was like an
Oh my
employee
god,
pin. Yeah, it was an employee pin, and it's like an enamel pin. That's like one of my
that's cool.
prized possessions.
That's
But
that's
yeah,
very. I actually built a house out of the discs, of the AOL discs. I actually built a house. My first house was just AOL discs. Like, leave together. So you
I've
still didn't
known.
say fucking Mad Ange yet. God damn it.
So back in the day, way back in the day, in the goth scene, it was really popular at the time to have come up with like a really you had your goth name, and it was usually like something really fucking over the top and flowery and dramatic. You know, like I'm sure if you hung out with like Vampire the Masquerade LARPers, same fucking thing. Um,
Oh, okay.
so yeah, you had to
Yeah.
have your goth name, and somehow I came across a name and I read it wrong, and I was like, "Oh, I really like that name." And my one of my main nicknames from a lot of people since I was little was Angel. It was like one of the two fucking nicknames that
Oh,
everybody
I
gave
can
me.
see that.
So,
I can see
oh,
that. You are a little angel. You are.
Ignore
No,
all my
absolutely.
devil horns back here because they are all
Oh yeah,
hanging.
no. I mean,
Like,
every sinner's a saint, you know.
yeah, and every
But
the
I
good
guess
saints are sinners too. So, you know.
yeah, even the bad ones. Angela.
So,
So you did the yeah.
so it morphed into Angelique became the name.
Mm,
Angulique.
yes.
So,
He said
um,
remembering a website now.
so yeah, like it's Angelique, and that was my goth name for a while. And then when I got into fetish modeling and stuff, um, I didn't want to be like Mistress Angelique, you know. I
Right.
didn't love the ring of it, and I was like, this is not me. And somebody was like, you need to be Madame Angelique, and I was like,
Ooh.
oh, that like fucking fits. That super
Oh
fits. That's
fuck.
great. And so, yeah, that's Madame Angelique. And then when I was with my first husband, it somehow got shortened to, I think I was typing, so I had to put like enter my info somewhere, and I could
Yeah,
only put like the first few letters of each name, and I was like Mad Ange, and oh, that's a sick pirate name, and
it is.
it
It's
became,
it's very cool, man.
yeah, so it became Captain Mad Ange. Um, and at that point,
Dignity.
a fair amount of people. I couldn't find my pirate hat today. I was gonna wear it.
I'm wearing
Um,
mine, but it's invisible.
I mean, I have like there are several more around me, but yeah. So it, a lot of people were calling me Ange at that point already, um, and then it just stuck, and it was Mad Ange, Captain Mad Ange, and it just
Captain.
evolved, and then finally, when I got when I got divorced the second time, uh,
To the same person. It was really weird. It's like fuck you good.
thank fuck it
Was it
wasn't.
really the same person? I was making that
No,
up. Please say no. Okay,
no.
hopefully God.
I know some stories of some people who have done that though. I,
Yeah,
or maybe currently doing that. I don't know.
touch wood
Um,
on this, but
the when I changed my name back, like when I got divorced the first time, I put in that I was changing my name back, but I never actually changed it because it's easier to get
mm.
on airplanes if your last name is very white.
Oh yes.
So he had a very white last name, and I'm like, my mom would get detained. My very white mom would get detained going on airplanes. I would not. Um,
Walk by. Bye, mom.
like,
No, I don't know
ah,
her.
I'll
Deuces.
see you on the plane. Well,
Or
actually,
not.
there's a funny story there because when I married my second husband, I he took my last name, like he hyphenated his last name, but he took my last name.
Wait, so he took your ex-husband's last name then?
No. My maiden last
Oh
name,
my
Khan.
Jesus
Khan.
fucking
Yeah, no,
Christ.
because Khan is a
Oh,
way
sorry.
better last name. So,
Okay.
um, but yeah,
God.
he exactly, and so he he hyphenated his last name, and I still hadn't legally changed mine yet. I hadn't done the paperwork, all that shit. Like it was legally changed. I just didn't change the documents. So
Right.
we went to get on an airplane, and guess who got detained? My
That muffler.
very, very white second.
But that's his own fault though. I mean, come on.
He got
At this
detained for the
time.
same thing I was doing, which is we had our laptop batteries in our bag with the laptop, and you're supposed to keep them like separate or whatever. Or
Right.
the charger, not the battery, but like the charger, and they were weird about it. And he went through after me. They stopped him. They told him, "You can't do this. You have to separate these." But I was like, "Oh, do you need me to stop?" Because I had done the same thing, and the guy was like, "No, you just keep on going. Enjoy your flight." That was
Go on,
all.
man. This motherfucker right here though. That's messed up. And A,
Bye.
you just dated yourself by saying how old you are on regards to laptop batteries being A, you're correct. They used to come out. The fucking power units used to detach. And B, yeah, those fucking chargers like bigger than my fucking laptop are now, man.
I
It's like,
I think I aged myself, but I was like, I was on chat rooms on
oh,
AOL in the
yeah, that's true.
'90s. So
The AOL thing, like, people are still googling what the fuck AOL is. They're using Ask Jeeves. Jeeves? What the fuck's AOL? Yeah, well, Alta
Lycos.
Vista this shit.
So Lycos with the little dog.
Lycos. What was Hasta la Vista instead of Alta Vista if you were doing like other searches? We'll leave it at that. Jesus, man. So this circles back
Oh wait,
to what I did. Yeah,
so I
eventually.
finally after my divorce was finalized, I was like, I need to change my fucking name back. So I went ahead, I put in the name change paperwork, and was like, I'm already changing my last name back to my maiden name because I'm keeping that name. That name's great. But I finally went, you know what? I don't have a middle name, so I'm gonna make my first name that nobody calls me by my middle name, and make Mad Ange my first name. And so I am legally Mad Ange now. Oh, you know that. I showed you my ID. You've actually seen my ID now.
I fucking guarded you. Yes, ma'am, I carded you. You ain't gonna get me twice. No, kidding. No one got me the first time, but I'm like, in Vegas, it just comes like, yeah, ID. Because you look like you're like, a little bit younger. I'm like, oh, no, for reals. How old are you? Yeah, let me see your ID. Okay, you may enter. The
You may
whatever we
enter.
were entering in, whatever that was. We'll let the we'll let the viewers like use your imagination. Just use it. It was the 90s in Vegas. Neither of us remember. Apparently, one person remembers getting slapped. Wasn't me. I'm like, and today I was thinking about this. I'm like, I don't remember this, but I'm also blacked out a lot. So it's not beyond the realm of possibility. It sounds like something that would happen.
That wasn't in the 90s, though.
Oh, fuck. I don't remember. Okay. Anywhere between like 91 and 2010, 12. It's
Yeah, this
kind
would have
of
been
black.
like between 2010, 2012, somewhere in that.
Yeah,
Between
it's
2000 or maybe 16, I don't know, somewhere. There's a
I
range.
know. Sounds yeah. It's like the whole blackness of it all, man. I just remember like places where I was living. That's all I kind of like sort of remember and recall. But
I have a
but but
really
but
good memory, weirdly.
stop.
Like, even like sometimes when I forget stuff, something will like trigger it at some point. I'll be reading something or I'll hear a song and I'm like, and the full memories will come
Right.
back, colors, names, places, times in some cases. I'm like, oh shit, dates. I remember
Yeah, if you
dates
want
really
them to
well.
or not.
So
Yeah, if you want to or not. And that gets to my next question because it's one of those things. I'm not sure when I was aware of this, but talking to you now, it seems that our circles like kept going like this, narrowly missing for a very long time. Because if you were doing the AOL online, and I'm definitely was for that period of time, sort of, and then you did fetish modeling, and then shit, okay. If I said Imago Studios, would that ring a bell for you? Or Imago? I can't really say their fucking name.
no,
More bondagey, okay.
no.
Or there was a
I
porn house.
no, there was a lot of porn houses.
There were a lot of porn houses, yeah.
I mean,
But you
probably
can build it.
we
No.
probably shouldn't mention this, but well, here we're gonna raise my hand now. I worked
Oh, okay. You
at
want me to
see,
cut this
I
one out or keep it in?
you could probably cut this out, but I managed like every escort service in Vegas. I was a pimp for a long time, so
PIMP.
it's also why I was a getaway driver for a time.
And people are like, oh, that's really weird. I didn't know you actually were Ronald McDonald at the McDonald's Playland House. That's
Right.
interesting. And see, that's how we get around that. People are like, what the fuck are they talking about? As I write down the timestamps on the board.
No, a lot of like the fetish work and stuff I did, like it wasn't really like US based, a lot of it. Like I did a lot of stuff through my own website, but magazines and stuff that I
Right.
was in were mostly like I had a huge following in like Germany and Austria. Austria, I think, was my biggest
Really?
following. Yeah.
Good
I
for
did a lot
you.
of I mostly did smoking fetish. Um
Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay.
yeah, I was a non-nude fetish model, that an award-winning one. Hey. Uh,
Look at you,
and
award-winning non-nude.
and so yeah, I did a lot of stuff for like magazines overseas. So
No, that's decent, and I think, especially at that time, like, most of our clients were like, "I'm not going to get anyone killed." Like, it was basically Saudi, like
mm,
a lot of kingdom clients and stuff like that, because the more physically repressed a country's laws are, the more they're going to seek it somewhere else, and that's what the internet allowed people to do.
I
That's
mean,
exactly like, oh, we can go this way.
I was raised in Pakistan, so
Imagine that.
I
Imagine,
turned
absolutely.
out
As
turned out fine between Pakistan and Vegas. I'm just a
yeah,
wholesome
it's a
Pakistani
great fucking
girl.
combination of Kalaloo. It's the average right there. But that's what we're going for, and it's one of those, man, non-nude, and like people don't understand like how much. It's not like a lot of people with a little bit of money. It's one or two people with a lot of money who want these, and it's
Oh
just
yeah.
like, bam, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, and it's usually, yeah, like non-nude. You can back then you can make a killing non-nude. I'm not sure what the market is now. I haven't looked for a reason, so I don't want to get
I
back
was actually
into like
discussing this with somebody the other night at the award show. She
how
was
is the
talking to
okay
me.
now I want to know. Now I want to know the Bazawi
uh,
Awards 2026, by the way. Check it out.
yeah, it was a great time. Host
Good.
was kind of
I love
weird,
it.
but the girl was good.
Yeah, fucker. Yes, Christy and Lionel were amazing. I get it.
You were a great
Uh,
host. No, you were a really
no,
good
thanks.
host. You should come back
Cut that one out
and
too. Okay.
host more things.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, I was talking to a girl about it there because she was like, "Why aren't you still doing stuff? You should get back into it." And I
Yeah.
was talking to her about what I used to do, and she was like, "Oh yeah, no, like drop me a message. We're gonna talk." Um,
Cool.
so that's a possibility. Been talking to a few people about a few things, but like I have nothing against nudity. I love nudity. Great. Um,
Right.
but
Me either.
for me personally, like it's I like the tease of it. I mean, I was also a burlesque performer for
Mm.
10 years.
Yeah, I'll say that goes with the burlesque part.
But I mean, this is like long before I did burlesque, more than a decade before I did burlesque. Because I mean, my 10-year anniversary of doing burlesque was like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. So,
So before that, wait, were you okay? Were you of legal age to do the non-nude modeling? It is
yes,
non-nude, but it was still sexually proactive,
yeah.
and that sometimes
I
blurs
I
in. Yeah.
didn't
Okay.
start until I was after I turned 18.
Okay.
Um,
So
but
you weren't doing a
I
Tracy Lord.
no, I almost said
No.
that. Um,
I mean, she was brilliant for it though.
the I like to tease, but I also like, I have my specific, I don't want to say like fetishes or kinks, because kind of, but not really, where,
Right.
there's specific things that I just love, like stockings and garters. That's like probably one
Right.
of the highest ones. Like, you see a hot girl in stockings and garters smoking a cigarette, like, oh my God, like,
It's back to the fucking 50s.
right. And like
Like that
just
was like it's the whole yeah.
that glimpse of it, of like, a skirt hikes up just a little bit and there's just that little line of fabric and then the skin. And it's like, just that, like, that's what I love. I'm like, oh,
Is
fuck,
it
that's
because
hot.
I agree, but most of my porno was like the JC Penney's catalog growing up, you
Okay.
know what I mean? Like cuz we didn't
Yeah.
have like you could probably get a Playboy once in a while, but the most consistent thing was basically fucking Sears lingerie. Like Sears Cat, JC Penney's, Montgomery Wharf. Now I'm really dating myself. These places don't fucking exist anymore.
Montgomery
And
one's, I
so are
think there
you
is still one somewhere.
somewhere?
Somewhere.
I
I
want the
believe there's
I
one.
just want the catalogs first. But are you liking this certain thing because that is the era you grew up in? I mean, I know we both had nudity around, but
No, I think I grew up enamored with like 20s through 40s type
mhm,
aesthetics.
yeah,
Um and I think also
I see
part of it
that.
too was growing up in Pakistan was the like opposite of that. Everyone's wearing pants or the equivalent of pants all the time.
Right.
So you didn't really get things like lingerie and stuff, at least not that kind. or at least it wasn't like a known quantity, you know, like, or a known entity. But it, yeah, I don't know, something about it. I always thought it was like, it was just really pretty.
It is. No, I
And
mean, it's I agree. It's something aesthetically about it. There's some aesthetics about it where if you see sheer nudity is great. I'm not, you know, we both like it, I think. It's just, God, there's something artistic.
right, there's something artistic about it, like a hiked up skirt with stockings and
Yeah.
garters. Like that's so fucking hot. To me, that's so hotter, so much hotter than like, hey, I'm just fully naked. Like it's like, no, no, no. Just flip up the
A
skirt,
good baby
stockings,
doll. I mean,
garters, like uh
yeah, and that's Vegas 101.
I
It
okay,
really, like, if you're
that also
describing
could be,
Vegas, that's what it is.
well, that could be part of it too. Cause I mean, I didn't go to Pakistan until I was like almost 7. So I grew up going to like showgirl shows and stuff before that.
Okay.
And we would end up sometimes in the late shows where it's supposed to be 21 over or whatever, but like
Cassandra Peterson.
when you know people who run the shows and you're part of that,
Right.
like I grew up kind of on the inside industry part of Vegas
Right.
casinos, because of what my dad did for work. So it would be like, yeah, come to the 11 o'clock show, bring the kids. And I remember my mom being
We're
like,
kid friendly now.
you're gonna see naked women. I need to explain this to you. Like, and her very like just trying to explain it to me. And I'm like, okay, and just
It's
it
like,
was
I
it was
can see
hot.
that in the mirror right now if you wanted
Right.
to.
But it was just like there was something alluring about it. The costumes, as you can tell, I don't know if you can see them, all the feathers back here.
A
I also
feather
really
feather
like
boa.
feathers. Um,
Feathers are cool.
like the headdresses, the sparkles, the costumes, and the fishnets, and the like. I don't know.
That no, it tracks, and I think that's why like Razor Candy was always special for me because she just nails that look again and again and again. She used to make her own
Mhm.
shit. I'm not sure what she's doing right now though. And when I'm seeing you, I do remember a lot of those photos. Also bathtubs.
I was gonna say the
Like
bathtub
my
photo.
memory is like, I got like spotty, so I like only the glimpses, like etch a scratches. So I do remember like that, and like you had more than a few fishnets, right?
Oh
On
yeah.
that site,
The
yeah,
bathtub photo though is my favorite. It's probably my all-time favorite photo. Like it's not even like the
really,
best photo. I just fucking love that photo. Like I would love to
yeah.
recreate that one.
And again, non-nude.
Right.
These are
Technically,
all non-nude.
I was nude for
Look,
that shoot, but it's
no,
tasteful.
not yeah.
Yeah,
You were
it was hidden.
blocking it. Yeah.
Um, I mean, even like so, I became a real estate agent because like you fucking do. Um, this is tangentially related. Uh, I became a real estate agent because my mom got denied a mortgage and I wanted to know how the system worked. So I
Oh wow.
breezed through the fucking course. I think 9 days. Yeah, start to finish. I did the entire course and then went to California to get my license. But while I was out there, I went to the beach and I was in fishnet stockings and my garters running around in the ocean. And there's some
Oh
pictures
wow.
of that. Hi, Alia.
You got freckles from it. Hello, kitty,
Oh,
kitty.
yeah,
Hello.
this is the little one. This is Alia.
Hello.
She's like, "Oh, am I missing? Am I
Oh,
missing time on the camera?"
oh. Like,
Go
oh, just
chicken.
keep having me there. I'm fine.
No, I tossed her on the floor. But so
Good dog.
it's still a thing that I do where I'm just like, no, I'm gonna run around in water in my fishnets. They get very
I'm
heavy
jealous.
when they get wet. You can do it too.
Well,
What's stopping you?
uh, I've my fucking thighs. I can barely wear normal sized pants or trousers because like, you know, hello thighs, hello thighs and calves. Apparently,
I
sorry, phrasing.
No,
Okay,
we got you'll fit in my fishnets. Come on, let's go. Let's go to the beach.
Next time I'm there, I'm getting your fishnets, one way or the other.
All right.
Oh wait, what? Okay. Oh,
Uh, all
this
right.
one
We
got
we
risque.
got we got the camera right here. We're all ready, ready to shoot.
Fuck, man. Okay, I did. At one point, I'm like, you know what? If I ever go back to cam porn, I'm using my same old name, and I'll do like a book, like the rise and fall of. It'll be great. Cause I would get so fucking smoked on cam porn right now. Like you have no idea how much fucking talented people are.
Mm.
I'm like, back in my day, I was just like, tits, ass, you got a dick, cool, let's go. You know, now I was
No,
like, fuck, I have to
I
like
just
learn to play
I
piano.
see what
Fuck.
my friends do or what my roommates over the years do, and I'm just like, yeah, yeah, I can hold the camera for you because obviously this needs to be captured from many angles. Hold on.
Yeah.
Let
Well,
me grab my
it's
camera.
just it's just amazing fucking talent. And then we'll go into naturally segue into. I seen your shorts, movies, both. I meant movies.
Did I sent you the
What
first one?
you sent me?
I know I sent you the
It
second
looked like,
one. I didn't know if I'd sent the first one to anybody.
well,
I may
maybe I
have.
just kind of like went in there and did my thing. As the mic was gonna pick up
Just
that a lot.
you just poked around in there until you found it.
I did, yeah. Although technically, I showed the photo from. No, I did not show the photo from the Czech Republic. I found it. It was right there on
Oh
the
yeah.
wall all the time. Yeah, just like this picture, it was right there. I'll show you the photo later. But no. I do remember it was. I want to say the movie that maps in my mind is Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. That's what I kind of mapped it right to that. So I'm like this. It's the noir, you know.
Yeah.
Mash, eh? Not quite the
Yeah,
mash.
the
No, that's not
the
quite it. Yeah.
the usual intrusions, which is like that name came to me so randomly. I was like, I need a name, and then that name came into my head, and I was like, that's our working title. We're going with it, and then I loved it and kept it.
I love that. I love that. Are you going to do more? Are you doing more? I want more.
So, I mean, I'll give you more.
Oh, real?
Uh,
Okay.
I want to do more. We had kind of mapped out a second one because I actually was going to do the plot thin-ins, which is the one that I teased at the end. Um, it's kind of up in the air right now because the person the person who wrote it, I was in film school and I knew I wanted to do a parody noir for one of them,
Right.
and my fiance at the time loves old noirs and old movies and stuff. That's like his wheelhouse. And so I was like, come up with a story, and he wrote me a script, and then we workshopped it and went back and forth, and then like, okay, cool, it was a great script. I'm gonna do it. The
Right.
filming was a nightmare shit show.
Imagine that.
We filmed it in less than 2 hours and
Nice.
in an escape room. The entire thing is filmed inside of an escape room.
And get
Um,
out for 2 hours.
and I wanted a second camera for it because my first film I was just a single camera. But this I was
Yeah.
like, between the limited amount of time we have and a bunch of other reasons, like I need a second camera. So I got another camera guy from the school. I'm like, yeah, I need camera, lights, whatever. I gave him a list. He showed up the morning of filming and was like, I was like, okay, cool, where's your camera? And he's like, oh, I didn't bring one. I saw that you already had one because you said you did. And so I figured you didn't need a second one. And I'm like,
Literally the opposite of what I fucking said.
so, and he was driving me up the wall. I made him go sit in another room while we filmed, but I had a second light at
Content
least. So that was good because we're at school, we're only allowed to take out one light at a time. So now we had two lights. Yay.
Ooh,
Um, yeah,
you
I know,
doubled it.
fancy. So,
With the construction lights? Uh-huh.
basically, basically.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we went to go start filming, and I went to get everything ready, and I didn't have the memory card. It was across town at home, and
Oh, fuck.
we were supposed to have like 4 or 5 hours, but then somebody booked an early escape room like before they were open. But I guess the owner approved it or whatever.
Oh, wow.
So now I'm like, oh fuck. So I had to jump in my car, fly across town, like 90, just cross town. I'm also on like 2 hours of sleep. So I am just not there. Could run in, grab the thing, the memory card, run back, get down there. It's hot. I run in. I'm just like, ugh, okay, let's fucking do this. And I didn't storyboard this one. I always storyboard my shit. I didn't storyboard this one because they wanted us to use shot lists. I mean,
Okay.
I did storyboard it. I just didn't bring them on a big board. Like I like having it on a big board to go, these are the shots we need. Let's pull them down as
This
we're
is what I have to
done.
do with the order.
Yeah. So, but I'm like, okay, we have a shot list. Well, I missed half the shots because I was so stressed out and tired. And I kind of was just, I was irritated with almost everybody that day. That's not true. But I was irritated with more than one person that day. And then we got back. I started editing. In the editing, I saw that we were missing shots and scenes and stuff. So then we had to rewrite the script to kind of fit it because it was supposed to be no synced audio for this. So it's
Right.
just a narration. So I'm like, yeah, we got to cut out like a whole section and we have to tweak. And so that was a whole back and forth process. But we got it done and we recorded the voiceover in my downstairs closet. um, got that all done. And I liked how it came out, but there was a couple of little things I would have liked to have fixed on it.
Really
Yeah, but my teacher did recommend it for the school showcase. Uh,
nice.
so it was recommended for the showcase. It didn't get in, but even the
Bastards.
fact that it was recommended for like a first year video student,
It's
first
pretty good.
semester video student was like,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's a good accomplishment,
So
honestly.
so
It's a
I do
win.
want to do I do maybe eventually want to do a follow up, but I don't know when because I need to talk to my now ex fiance about it and be like, do you still want to do this? Do you still have the notes we wrote?
Just
He's the
recast
one.
it.
He played the detective. Are you gonna come be
I
my
could be a
detective?
detective.
Okay,
Fuck
come be my
yeah.
detective. Come be my dick.
I'll be your dick. I'll wear assless chaps
All right.
the entire time. You have to shoot me from the waist up, though.
The
And
so
tell the
I did actually start doing a third movie in my second semester um, of video class. Um, and that one, I was so excited for it. I was so excited for it. Oh my God, that story, I'm still hyped for it. I still want to make it. People flew in from out of town to be in it. Like, it was great. But I kind of
but
was, I was dealing with a lot of life stuff
okay.
and I was very stressed out and overwhelmed. I failed most of my classes that semester. I think I audited two of them and failed two of them. It was a bad semester. And yeah, so that was really kind of sad. I even have like I don't want to say merch, but we have like ephemera for promoting the third movie that we didn't make.
Fucking put it out. Put out not even the third. You can do the third movie, yes, but put the merch out, and then be like
Oh, I have it.
Spaceballs the sequel for the longest time.
I have it downstairs. We have bumper stickers, and one says
Okay,
"Sin responsibly," and the other one
love
says
it.
"Keep Vegas sinful." So,
See, wait,
but
wait, wait,
yeah,
wait. What's keeping you from making the movie now? The third one.
I don't have the equipment. That's it. Oh, my phone is a potato. My camera is not great. I can do some filming on this. The third one requires a lot of scenes in like there's way more places. There's way more locations. There's a
Okay,
lot of them. The the end of the movie and would have ended up with us having like 100 and something people outside of the double down. Like
okay,
which Moss was
okay.
great with. He was like, yeah, just come on down. Just it was gonna be like a Monday afternoon, Monday evening. Like, hey, we're gonna come down there and just film in the parking lot for this shot. I really want a drone shot though for that kind of just because of the way I want that shot to look. But whatever. Which I mean, I can get one from the school, but
Get the drone. Get it now. Fly it above.
I'm probably going to go back to that class, take it again in
Yeah.
spring of next year.
Get the
So
resources. Use those resources, man.
yeah,
Absolutely.
so and I do have more people that I'm collaborating with now on projects and working with.
Good.
Um, I'm working with I'm kind of sort of working on a documentary right now. It's kind of on hold at the moment. Well, funding is figured out because the dude who's doing it wants to pay us for our work now,
Oh,
which I mean,
imagine that.
yeah, I know it's weird. Getting paid to do creative work, what? But well,
What's that?
it was
Exposure.
actually for something, and then the funding kind of fell through because it took so long to get done. So
That happens. No, I mean honestly, that it happens sometimes more than not. If the funding's there only for a limited time, and if that time's not struck, and then just like goodbye,
which
it
is why
walks away to someone else.
yeah, I got brought on to keep the project on track and just yell at everybody and be like, "What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?" Because
What are
like
we doing today?
the
Yep.
main dude doing it is very much like, let me tell you this idea. And we're like, we know what the fuck we're doing. We know the idea. We have all the stuff for the
Going.
movie thing. What are we filming today? What is the first thing that needs to be done? And he's like, okay, well, let me tell you the premise. I don't fucking need to know the premise 100 times.
Nope.
I have
Just
it on
give me
my
the shot.
phone. But he's a great guy. He's just very excited and he's very passionate about the project and wants everything to be just right. And we're like,
Of
perfect is
course.
the enemy of good. Perfect is the enemy of good. We
Yeah.
just have to get it fucking done right now. We
Get
can
it
make it
on.
better
Get it
later.
on
And
film.
I can
Yeah.
edit and make it look good. Like I was also going to help with editing because I can edit shit
Fix it
and
in
make it
post.
look good. I will fix it in post.
Yeah.
Everything can be
Going back to the
fixed in
conversation.
post.
Absolutely. Almost everything, except for that one timestamp right there. I'm gonna erase it. I don't know what happened to it. And nothing gets fixed in post nowadays. But that's exactly it. Like, what was the right? I remember when 28 Days Later came out. This is the first
Mhm.
one. They're really shooting on digital cameras and for fucking theatrical release. We're like, how's that gonna look? Because it used to be like, holy shit, looks good. And that was one major hurdle of anyone who wanted to make a movie gone. Like just the
Mhm.
fucking film, the actual physical film doesn't have to be there anymore. And then became I've seen a movie done with 2 iPhones that was fixed to shit out of in post, but still done with 2 iPhones.
Right,
I'm like, well, shit, that's another hurdle right there, gone. And
right,
now it's just a
right.
matter of like how much do you want to get on it? If you have any type of equipment at all, and even like the fucking the Nikons and shit like that, they have decent fucking movie abilities.
Well, I'll be working on more creative projects that involve video coming up. I have a really big project actually that I'm really excited about, but I don't want to talk about it on here yet.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
um, but I will have to tell you about it later because I'm very excited for it. It's insane, and it's going to be just like a
Big
passion
bird up
project.
whose ass? Oh my
And
god. Oh, sorry, we cut that part out. You have no idea what we're talking about, people. It's definitely not big birds up someone's ass.
Not at all.
Or is it?
I remember
Maybe,
Thanksgiving.
maybe not. Oh, Oh, wait, that was something else. I
But in
was
the
going
meantime,
back somewhere else.
I'm focusing more on art and writing with general art,
Rotten.
painting. Painting. There's one of my paintings. Um,
Loves it.
you know,
Loves it.
uh, doing more writing. I'm working on. So I put this book out last year. The Ephemeronomicon. It
Damn.
is a like. It's huge. It's
Yeah, they
this
can
thing.
kill someone with that shit.
This thing weighs like 2 3/4 pounds. Like,
Jesus. And that's a
it's like
soft cover.
yeah, we do have them in hardcover, but I couldn't get one in time for doing promo. I made this book in 10 days, okay? From concept to published was
Holy
10
shit.
days. So, so what it is it's a, like in, if you're practicing the occult in any way, you tend to have like what's called a magical diary, and it's just a journal, and
Yep.
one part journal, one part, hey, I'm going to keep track of all my workings, blah, blah, blah,
Right.
all that. So, there's an occult YouTuber that I love named Billy Brujo, and he wanted to put one out for God a long time, for at least 10 years. he wanted to put one out, but he was like, "Oh, I can't. I just don't have like the resources or the knowledge or the know-how or the
Right.
focus maybe to do it at this time." And I was like, "Oh, I make journals and day planners. Like, hold on one second." And so he drew up some specs of what he wanted and gave me a list of some things, and then together over 10 days we worked on it like nonstop pretty
It's
much.
cool.
Um, so yeah, I mean, no, it is cool because like you probably can't see it on here, but I should go to a page I haven't written. It's got like
Pages up,
monthly,
writing all over.
it's got like these like monthly calendars in it that have like
Oh, cool.
holidays, and it's got like a ton of
Yeah,
holidays. But it's got like moon phases. It has like what's going on with like Mercury. Is it in retrograde again? The Mercury done gone in the
that's decent,
Gatorade.
man.
There it is. And so it has this whole
Huh.
thing, but then like you get into the actual pages and it'll be like, oh, here's like the Daily Planet, day,
Right.
date, and then it's got like whatever holiday. Over here it shows where the sun and moon, what sign they're in. And if there's any pertinent astrological stuff, it's in here. So if there's like
It's
a
in the
meteor
ledger.
shower, eclipse, anything, it's
Cool.
noted in there. And then there's like room to write, obviously. Um,
Which is what we need, and that's actually one of the harder parts is just sticking to it and get the format in.
right. And then like the back has all these like charts and things that I made of like when are the planetary hours and how do you calculate them. Um, Here's like different astrological charts, including one you can like print off, like photocopy,
We must do it now.
and and then there's like miscellaneous blank pages with different styles, graph paper and shit.
Right, because
Um,
you allows them to fill it in how they need to then.
right. So it's like people can just come to
Yeah.
this book, grab what they need to photocopy, do their writing every day,
Yeah.
etc. So we were working on the second edition. It was I've done so I have an imprint off of Crafty Bat called Crafty Bat Books, and I
Crafty
started that.
bats.
Yeah, the Crafty Bat, my main company. We turned 12 this year. Oh, Crafty Bat.
Oh wow. It must
Uh,
have been like half I left.
yeah, I started it in 2014, May 1st. Beltane.
Huh. Huh. That's an anniversary for me. I was like, yeah, okay. Nice
Well,
date.
it's
Nice
it's
date you have there.
it's Beltane. Um, so I was doing some books. I did actually some books for like performers and burlesque performers and showrunners, where they could like keep track of like shows they've got coming up. They're really cool
Yeah.
books. And I did like a homeowner handbook. The homeowner handbook is the most insane book I've made. It's I made it while I was bored in real estate class, and it's basically
Who
a
needs
book.
this?
It's like a book that catalogs everything in your house. So as you like buy a house and you go through, it's like how many balances do we have in this room and how big are they? Let's measure them. What's the paint number code, the brand and the finish, and
Yeah.
like it's a pretty big book, and you just know all of that stuff. You can do like layouts of your floor plans and stuff. It's got emergency checklists and all kinds of stuff.
Well, you
But
need that, honestly.
it's
Homeowner.
a really cool book, and I'm
Yeah.
updating it right now to make a hardcover version. But I started Crafty Bat Books to put those out under, and then this was my first sort of stepping into the occult space book. So we've got a couple other books planned, but right now we're trying to get the
Really?
2027 version of this done because I want that out in June. So I have time to start contacting bookstores, and because there's some stores that actually did carry this book too, like
Very cool.
physical brick and mortar
They still exist.
yeah. So I'm trying to get it into like Psychic Eye and stuff like that.
Amber
Um,
Unicorn. That still exists.
no, I meant to
Are
tell
you
you that.
really?
I meant to tell you that the other night. Amber Unicorn.
Oh, no more?
Uh, Lou, you remember Lou, the old man?
Vaguely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
he passed away on Halloween,
Oh,
I
shit.
believe. 2019,
Oh, it's only
maybe.
been 7 years.
He passed away, and then Myrna was running it kind of into the ground. Um,
Yeah.
and yeah, so I meant to tell you that I remembered it after I dropped you off. Oh
That's
God,
sad.
forgot to tell you about Amber Unicorn. Because I'd never been to
That
Amber
is sad.
Unicorn until you told me about it. And I was
Really?
like, yeah, yeah, you wrote a
I'm glad I
line
just didn't make that
of
up.
like, of like, You've been to Amber Unicorn, right? And I was like, I've never been to Amber Unicorn.
Well,
One of
fucking
the like the
check this out, son.
only used bookstore in Vegas I hadn't been to, actually. So, but yeah, they
Damn.
closed. It was very sad. They closed during
2019 sucked.
early 2021 because there's a picture of me in the newspaper in there, and I've got like my mask on,
Oh, dude.
and I had green hair.
Those times.
So there was a very small
Oh, yeah.
sliver where I had green hair again.
Green hair again. I was like, I think I remember green hair one time. Have I? Yes.
Blue.
Possibly.
I had blue
Blue.
hair. Yeah. You remember? Well, it was like bluish
I'm looking at.
green.
I'm looking off camera, like there are fucking pictures right here. Some of that really looks right there. No. All right. All right.
I'll
No
send
more
you
Amber
some.
Unicorns. But your books are in brick and mortar stores, which still exist. Not Barnes and Nobles.
Right.
Not Borders books because that's fucking gone. Barnes and
Uh,
Nobles is a candle shop
break my
now,
heart.
and that was a long fucking time
But
ago
yeah, so
for
I want to get
Borders.
it out by June because then there's time to get them out, contact all these bookstores, and then put in my massive orders to get them to the bookstores by September, October, Halloween
Right.
season.
And fill up it all there. That's actually a really good gift. If anyone was wondering if like I've got that occult person in my fucking family, I don't know what to get them. Right there.
Yeah,
Good gift, man. Good
a
gift.
lot of people I know actually did buy it for like their kids, their partners.
Oh, that's
I thought
sweet
that was
then.
really, I thought that was really great. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
But then the other thing I'm kind of working on is so there's this book and it's called The Munchie. And this copy is from 1961.
Nice.
It is a Urdu grammar book for teaching like English to Urdu. And it was used to teach like the soldiers, the British in British occupied India. Before that,
Really?
because this is the 18th edition of it that I have in my hand from 1961.
Yeah.
My
Oh my god.
dad's mother's father wrote this book.
Holy shit.
So my great great grandfather wrote this. His name is also M.A. Khan.
See? Keep it in the family, the initialisms.
Right, which is the argument I have with my dad constantly, who hates that I changed my name. So my dad wrote a new foreword to it, or he's still writing it, and it's going to go about the history of it a little bit, stuff like that.
Cool.
And then I'm getting every copy of it because there's only like a handful of copies in existence
Right.
still.
I bet.
It was published in our house in Pakistan, so it's got like our home address on the back.
Oh my god.
Um, it
It's history.
right. When I was a kid, one time I found several boxes of this book, and it's a hardcover. Um, I found several boxes of them, and everybody would take like a nap in the middle of the day, like a siesta type situation. But I am an insomniac. So I pulled in all the boxes and set them up like dominoes in the courtyard in the middle of the house.
Okay. I'm like, and I was reading grammar. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes more sense now. The dominoes, that makes more sense. I'm like, you're a
Yeah.
nerd, but not that level of like
Um,
every siesta. I just fucking read grammar
I,
books.
I mean, I did too. Like, the
Yeah.
problem was I read everything in the library several times over because my grandfather would always be like, if you're bored, read a book, read the newspaper, read a book.
Right.
I ran out of books. Read them again. So
Fine.
everything in the library. By the time I was 8, I had finished that library at least twice. Read
Good for
some
you.
weird shit I probably shouldn't have been reading at that time. Nothing
The
terrible,
story.
but like
Whoa.
it's like A Boy and His Dog, like The Road.
But
I'm a happy
Cassie,
child. It's all
no, you
right.
old yeller, no.
So yeah,
Call me
I'm
with
getting.
Cassie.
There's only a bunch of them got destroyed. The boxes were put on the roof by a moron. So they got rained out. They got molded. They fell apart.
Oh
So
shit.
my dad is getting every time somebody comes back, I'm like, hey, do you have another copy? So I think I have 3 copies right now because a lot of them
Good.
are like water stained and stuff. This one actually is the nicest one, but like, see, it has all these like nice little
Yeah.
diagrams and stuff. So I'm
Jesus, man.
getting as many copies as I can to scan them in because my dad just wants to use the original what
Right.
was in here.
I
So
mean,
somebody has been publishing them on Amazon. There's 2 versions of it, and like he's like, "Fuck them! It's our copyright. We're gonna put out the new version."
yeah.
So,
No
so
shit.
yeah, I'm scanning in all the pages, and then he's doing a forward and talking about the history of it, and then I'm doing another preface. It's like, "Hey, let me tell you about this book, my history of this book," and
That's amazing.
so I'm going to be putting that out too, and that's going to be really kind of weird. Like I come from book publishing apparently.
I know. It's like the way you discover, like, oh, I was doing book publishing, but your family has. Your family has. And I mean, you're very artistic, you're very driven in the arts. It's like I remember you're just eclectic as fuck for this. Like you have the paintings, you got the writing, you got the movies, you got non-fictional, you got the publishing, which in typesetting and stuff like that, which is entirely different than actual writing. And then you have, dare I say, burlesque dancing, and you got the, I would just call them the shells, and then we got all these other things that come into it, right?
I
It's like
also
entertainment 101.
well, yeah, and I mean I do like clothing design and like um I make like accessories like purses and stuff too that I'm just like I need a purse for a thing, and I just draw it and then figure out how to make it, and then I sew
It's
it
cool as
and
hell.
make it. And I do stage managing, so it's like I'm also like running around in the background
Yeah.
going, "Hi, got I have my trusty clipboard that I run around with, and like and my pen, like
Well,
oh god, everybody stay on schedule, we got this." And
we can do it now. And
I'm
you're in the
trying
city for it. I mean, Vegas, man.
to kind of, but like I also I gotta work kind of for myself and like freelance. So I'm not working like a show, being like an
Right.
in-house, um, doing in-house positions or anything like that. I've tried a couple times and I'm like, I could be at home writing a book. I wrote, but when I was a stagehand, I had my little pocket notebook and I wrote several books. And like when I couldn't
Oh
have my
God.
phone, um, I wrote a 20,000 word book last week. When I saw you on Sunday, by Friday I had it
Yeah.
finished. I started it on
Good for
Monday.
you.
I finished it on
Good for
Friday,
you.
and it was just
Good
notes.
for
That's
you.
not even the fleshed out story. I'm like, how many words is this? And it was like 19,755. Oh,
One day, one day, you'll get that 800 word paper done.
listen, it was
Inside joke.
795 words, and it was
795.
fine.
Yeah.
It was fine. It did not need to be 800 words.
Put your name twice, I guess, whatever it's gonna be. Now, okay, you do what's your favorite? Okay, if you had to pick a single lane of creativity, what's your favorite one?
Oh God. Oh
Right?
God.
Mm,
That's
that's their favorite one. Oh
really
God, like okay,
my
George
favorite one
Burns.
is sane. Oh God. Oh God. Oh
Oh, God.
God.
Hey, no,
That's really hard.
but
That's
we're still doing phrasing, I guess.
I'm gonna say I always want to say, oh, it's drawing, it's painting, blah blah blah. Honestly, it's writing.
I know,
For so
I knew you were gonna
long I
say
was
that.
like I I've always am like, I'm not a writer. For the longest time, I'm not a writer. I write. I'm not a writer. And that's the one thing I've consistently done for 40 something years is write,
Yeah,
write. I always come back to write. I'm always writing. I'm always walking around with my phone out, writing, writing, or I've got notebooks, making notes. Um,
yeah. I was saying even when I knew you. Yeah,
it's
when I
got to
first
be.
met you. I should say.
What's that?
When I first met you, I mean, not when I knew you, like I know you now, but
Mm.
like when I first met you, yeah, you're a writer.
Oh, like I didn't think I
You
was a
are.
writer then either.
Well, okay, why? Or actually, why not? Why don't you think you're a writer then? Because you do write.
No, I think I'm a writer now. Like I know for a fact I'm a writer now.
Okay.
But I think because there was a long period of time where you tell people like people go, "What do you do?" And you're like, "Oh, I'm a writer," and they're like, "What have you published?
Mm,
What
hmm
have you written?" And I'm like, "I've written many things. Well, I've published. Well, to be fair, I've been published since I was like a teenager, but like
Okay.
I, yeah, it was always that kind of thing. It's same with like being an artist. You know, oh, you're
What do
not an
you really
artist.
do?
What do you don't make money off of it. You're not a real artist. And it's
Yeah.
like I do make money
Yeah.
off of it though, you know. I just I don't know. I think it's that whole kind of weird mental sort of block of like, no, I write. I'm a writer. I have had things published. I have not written a full book. And for a long time, a lot of people were like, that was kind of their marker for it. Was like, well, you've never written a book. Like, I will. Give me time.
So, like, okay, I mean, okay, Flannery Connor did write a book. Someone and I had disagreements on what that book was, but it was basically her master's thesis. Otherwise, she's predominantly a short story writer.
Mm.
I mean, Flannery Connor's not a fucking writer. Or James Joyce wrote 2 books, or 3, sorry, and then predominantly Dubliners is the one that anyone still reads.
Well,
Short story collection.
you're also like discounting. They're also discounting like not you, them, the general
Damn
them.
right.
Um, they're discounting like journalists and magazine writers
Yeah,
and newspaper writers and stuff too, or like people
Jonah
that do
Prince.
flash fiction. And honestly, fuck you, fan fiction writers. I have read fan fiction that is better than a lot of traditionally published works. Like,
The last Harry Potter. Did we have that conversation where I
uh,
got a leak it was actually turned out to be a fanfic of the last Harry Potter?
yes.
I'm like, this is pretty good until you see like the romance part. It's like, oh no, some kid wrote this. Never mind.
Yeah,
But it was decent though, man.
there's so much good fan fiction, and I'm a huge proponent of fan fiction because I think it's a safe place for people to learn to write, to really get their writing chops
Okay.
in, and they don't have to do all this world building, backstory, all that. It's like
Right.
taking out your toys and playing with them. You grab these characters, create a story with them, and
And I was never that. I was okay. I had past tense. I had a problem with fan fiction because I was like, motherfuckers, create your own shit. That was my thing for the longest time. I've hit my mic again. But not only do I see your point about it gives people a space that they can write, but you know what? If people want to put more art in the world, fucking put more art out in the world. I mean, there's
right.
nothing wrong with that.
I really like a big thing because like I have watched people that used to. I grew up with like friends that would write fan fiction in like notebooks, and they'd be like, "Oh, like let's write these stories," and then the stories would spawn
Yeah,
off into like bigger stories. And like watching some of those friends go from that to being published, and it's like
yeah,
I remember your stories from when we were like 11, 12 years old when you started writing this fan fiction and like uh, kind of just sticking your toes into it, and it was not good, but you just kept at it and you kept doing it, and that writing bug
right.
like took like you found your love of reading and writing through that,
Immersed them.
and
Yeah, I
you
agree.
made it something bigger. Like, so I think it's great for that. I think it's something that like I'm glad to see the younger generations especially really embracing it and being very like, fuck no, I write fan fiction, I read fan fiction, like what are you gonna do about it, and being very open about that. And I think that's really
Damn right,
cool
Nemesis.
because I remember
Well,
when it
okay.
was still like, we don't talk about that.
Yeah, it was a dirty little thing, but we look at it historically. Chaucer did Troilus and Cressida. That's basically fucking fan fiction of the Iliad. You know, it's like
Dante's
all these things. Like
Inferno. Dante's
Dante's and
Inferno.
both, either
That is,
twice.
it's Bible fan fiction. That's all it is. And like,
The Bible's fan fiction from Gilgamesh. The flood. Hello. One was written like 1,000 years before the other one. I'll let you wonder which one it was. Exactly. Or Shakespeare openly writes fan fiction. You know, most besides maybe the histories, it's going to be, and arguably, of course, the Tempest. Romeo and Juliet started out with something else. This and this started out with something
Right.
else. This Taming of the Shrew started out with something else. It's just adaptations of it, you
Hold on
know.
just 1 second. I gotta check something.
Holding on right now as Mad Ange walks away. This is when we play the game of, can I have sex with one of those dolls? Maybe, maybe not. If you're thinking that, A, that's really a weird thought. Why you're thinking that? I mean, honest to God, they're dolls. But B, I shouldn't kink shame because maybe that's your thing. And C, is that a moon or banana? I want to say it's a moon, but it very well could just be a banana with something hanging off of it. Which reminds me of the last time I went to the doctor. You ever go to a doctor and you're like, it's kind of embarrassing. It's like you know, you get like an older doctor, you're like, oh, thank God. And then as he's examining you, the much, much, much younger and very cute, by the way, medical student walks in and like she's like, "Holy shit!" I get to examine. I'm like, "Oh god, now I have her examining me too," and she keeps like looking at you and looking at the doctor and keeps examining your shit, like literally not my well we'll say my wee Willy Wonka, I guess my penis, and then oh you're back, sorry.
It is a moon, by the way.
It is a moon. Okay, I don't know. A
Yes.
moon,
No.
bananas, also
Also,
like
well, I
dangling.
just what were you trying to have sex with Billy over here? Like, what doll are you trying to have
No,
sex with?
I was not trying to. Okay, you take one picture, one video maybe of you making out with Lionel on stage, and all of a sudden everyone thinks you want to fuck every fucking,
Go with it.
inanimate or animate. I think Lionel's animate for me. He's very animate.
There's a Muppet in this room. There is actually. I went to a Muppet making workshop. One of my
Because
friends
you
took
really,
me, and
oh my
we
god.
actually got to learn how to properly make Muppets with the ping pong balls and everything. So yeah, I have an actual Muppet that I
Where'd you
made.
put the ping pong balls?
That's what you use for the eyes.
Oh, the eyes. Of course, that's what exactly what I was going for. I ain't going for nothing else.
Well, I did say ping pong balls
No, don't tell me
plural,
the
and
toy.
you only use one of them with the for the eyes. So you know,
Cut in
don't.
half. Eyes. See, Timothy Chalamet, you could have made fucking Muppets instead. You made a movie about ping pong playing. That was if we would have done that, he still had ping pong. He would have won. Hmm. We've crissed and crossed. We crissed and crossed and crossed and crissed. And holy shit, we have to have you back one day. But
Yes,
I will
I have a lot of
say,
stuff I'm working on. So like, yeah, there's it's many
keep
much more to
coming, man.
come. I will keep
I hope
coming.
so. Huh, phrasing again. Okay, we're going to talk about two things because I. So how'd you get that name, Mad Ange? No, wait, it took us an hour, but we got that story. 1 hour for the name of Mad Ange. We got that fucking story. That's nice. Next hour. Why is your hair pink? No, I know your hair's pink. I like that.
Why
I
is
mean,
it
not.
pink? Why is it pink? I'm usually red.
Oh,
I almost always have red
I'll
hair.
say it washed it. Is it from the wash? I usually had to remember. Did you meet me when my head was my hair was like red streaked? No, no. I think that was before you.
Yeah, I don't think
I
so.
I, I think it
You
was
were
pretty straight
you
then.
had no well, you have no yeah, you had no color in your hair when I met you because you were being a professional in a professional environment.
Professional mode. I'm
You
killing it.
had your haircut and everything.
Oh Jesus, man, that was rough. That was fucking rough. Tell you
I
that
think
much.
it was long when you first
Fishbowl.
started, and then like the third week you like cut it.
I
Third
do
week,
that.
fourth
You know,
week.
it's locks of love. I'll grow it out and I'll fucking cut it short. I'll grow it. It just the the charity. That's all.
Yeah.
That's probably what I do. And until you get old and gray, and they're like, "We don't want your hair no more." I'm like, "Really? Okay, fuck you guys.
So
I
more
guess
for
I'll just keep
me.
growing it."
God, this shit is
I
so
don't know.
gray. But you can't see it in all the pink.
Oh, the pank is it,
Usually,
man. The pank.
usually we forgot to pick it out this time, but usually there's a big white streak here because I have like
No,
in my mom's family, like one person like every generation gets like the
gets
gray
it through.
streak, and
Oh
they
my
get the
god.
one gray streak, and I've got it. So
But no, you
like
using the definitely not permanent black.
well, I mean, this is my hair color. That's my roots.
That's a root. That's a fucking. Oh, that is your
There's
hair color.
yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I have
Good,
black hair. I
good
had
for
black hair
you.
when you met me because I had to be
I was
professional and
gonna
I
say,
wasn't
I
allowed
remember
to
that.
have.
Like, that's what it was.
Yeah, I couldn't have.
Talk about who was being straight then.
And I grew out my mohawk. I just grew it out again for the last couple of years. Right before my mom passed away, I started growing it out, and then it was like all fully grown out for years. And then a couple days before I saw you, we shaved it. It's like
Oh, good.
I
Yeah,
was like,
absolutely.
I need it. I need it off. It's too hot. Should get it the fuck off.
But that's
So
exactly it. Because when I saw you last, it was like the heat wave, or as I like to know, I was like, "Holy fuck! At least it's not snowing. No ice, no snow. Fuck yeah! I like this heat wave." Like day 3, I'm like, "Okay, I get it now."
as long as it's not as hot, doesn't get as hot as it did last year, we're good. We're good. This sucked, but it wasn't too bad. It was
No, it was
117 last year, and I was in the fucking desert in a car with no AC.
yeah.
Um, and yeah, my boyfriend did tell me that his car had no AC. I took a bus to California, and he didn't tell me to the drive back that his car didn't have AC. I get in his car
Mm.
at 11 a.m. on the beach, and it's like, all right, as you know, we'll hit the AC when we get out. There's no AC in this car. What?
It's we're gonna
I
take a
can't be in the
long ass
heat for
drive.
that long. So it took us, technically, it took us 11 hours to get back to Vegas because we left at 11 a.m. there and got here at 11 p.m.
Which beach? HB or like Long Beach? That like
No, my
what
my
area?
beach is Long Beach. My beach is Seal Beach. That's my home beach.
Oh, Seal. Yeah, yeah.
But no, it was Redondo.
11 fucking
So
hours.
because we had to stop
Jesus.
everywhere because I couldn't be in the heat. I was overheating. I had a pair
Yeah,
of
no,
I have a pair of shorts my
that's
friend
legit.
made me out of like this really soft cotton, like sarong material.
Yeah,
And I just soaked them with water, and then I was holding them out the window to get them cool, and then I was wrapping them around my neck and draping it over my lap as we were like
yeah.
rabbiting from every tiny little itty bitty. There was a Dairy Queen in the middle of the desert. I don't think I've ever been to. The worst Jack in the Box ever. Um, an A&W, like
I didn't know it.
we had root beer floats. Yeah, it was 117, and it was brutal. Once we got to the Mad Greek, though, the sun started going down, so it was pretty straight shot
Yeah,
from
that's
there.
fucking brutal. Like, dude, I remember like I could drive to California in the morning, but I wouldn't come back until night. Like, it's even with AC, it's just a brutal fucking thing, man.
He
Like,
didn't
no
know, like
idea.
he didn't realize that it would be. Well, we didn't realize it would be that bad when we were driving back, but he also didn't realize like how much I can't be in the heat like that anymore.
No, it's
So
legit.
I
Like,
was like,
no one should be.
well, I've had heat
Yeah,
exhaustion a couple times.
yeah.
And when you get it, like it kind of gets easier to get. And I had it out in the desert twice. One time in a gorge in Arizona. I thought I was
Mm,
gonna die. I'm
no.
like, it is 2.5 hours the nearest drive to civilization, and
Uh,
an hour to an hour and a half of that is off-roading. So
yeah, no.
somebody
No, I
somebody saved
forgot.
my life,
Yeah.
and then yeah, it
Here's
was
some
really scary.
here's some
And then I
water. Oh, that's
no,
I think Vegas was when I learned I was the only guy. Okay, no, it was me and 2 Mexican kids running track at noon once, only
oh,
once. And they're
whew.
like, "Good job." We all finished like they would take turns running 400s with me, and I was just running like miles and shit like that. And that was the only time they're like, "Oh my god, you're weird." I'm like, "Why?" Then I realized it was like 100 fucking 20, and like, yeah, the heat is just like, what the fuck, man? I do like 1 mile, I'm done.
Because where did you move
We
here
are,
from
yeah.
originally?
Where am I from?
Yeah, I don't remember. Chicago?
Neither do I. Oh, okay.
The,
Originally, yeah. Like originally, but I moved up north to Wisconsin after that, like when I was like 4.
okay.
So like our like Wisconsin right now has probably got fucking snow. Because I don't know. Probably fucking snow or some shit. It's always snow there, man. We used to burn tires on the ice and drink. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I can smell that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's making
Yeah,
my eyes sting.
exactly. Yeah, I was like, you come home, you're all black. Like, we're all drinking. Like, no, ma, I just, oh shit, tar, huh? Okay, you got me. You got me. Maybe I was drinking. Or we always like burning
So
tires or some
did you
shit.
move here from Wisconsin?
Yeah, I ran away. I mean, no, honestly, I was in different I was in different universities, and I was trying to go to California and ran out of gas.
So my
You know,
parents
and
ended
that's
up here.
ran
Well,
up
not
going to California.
they were driving from New York to California. My mom's
Yeah.
from upstate New York, Canadian border, upstate from Watertown, New York.
Oh
Um,
shit, Watertown. Yeah,
yeah, so
represent.
she was she's from Watertown, and she met my dad. They got married. Um, they were driving to California because he had family that lived in California, and they almost destroyed their engine on the drive here because they didn't put oil in it. They ran out of oil,
Oh shit.
and then they got here, and the car got fixed, and they were just like kind of chilling, and then the car got broken into, and they
Sounds
filed the
right.
police reports, did all that while they were waiting because I mean all of their stuff was in there. So while they were waiting to
Hmm.
see if any of it got recovered or anything, they decided to stay here. So
Let's
I would
stay in
have
the
grown
place where
up.
my car got broken into.
Well,
Good idea.
I would have grown up like it would have been by the beach otherwise in SoCal,
Oh,
where they were
poor
headed to.
you.
So
Poor you.
no, I think I'm a better person for having grown up in the seedy underbelly of Las Vegas.
It, I think we all are. For much shit Vegas gets, because it's hard to live anywhere else after you live in Vegas. It really, really is hard to adjust. Like you get like looks like I remember people are like giving me shit for having Jello shots at McDonald's. Like, what do you mean this is not? Like, I do what now? Like, oh shit, right? I'm not in Vegas anymore. Right. This is actually abnormal behavior. Got it. Sorry, sir. I will take my Jello shots out of your establishment. You may go kill people with whatever you put them, hamburgers, or things close. Just things closing. Like, how the fuck does things fucking close?
Yeah, but they still
Like
close now,
early.
and it sucks, and I hate it. Like I miss
Boo.
24-hour Walmart. I miss going to Home
Oh
Depot
my
at 3 a.m. and we'd be drunk and we're like, we're gonna build some bondage equipment. Let's go to Home Depot. We can get everything there. And being there at 3 a.m. dressed all crazy,
Yeah.
like picking out wood, buying chains and stuff. Like, but
Oh
the
man,
thing is,
that's
I
that's
also I was a night owl ever since I was a kid. I
same.
remember when I was a baby. I remember being like 3 years old and being get in trouble because I'd be up till 3, 4 in the morning, and my mom coming in and yelling at me for still being up, playing Atari, watching TV, reading books. Like, um, but yeah, three. I remember being
Atari.
3 and getting yelled at for playing Atari at 3 or 4 in the morning. And my parents they just didn't know what was wrong with me. And my dad still doesn't know what's wrong with me, even though I'm kind of exactly like him. Uh,
No one does.
and yeah, so living someplace like Vegas, like it would have been hard for me to really live anywhere else. Living in Pakistan sucked
Yeah.
because everything like the TV goes off at 10. They play the national anthem and put on the test pattern, and you think the apocalypse is coming,
Yep.
and then it goes to TV static, and then it's TV static all night. So I had my VHS
That
tapes
was
and
me growing up. Yeah. No, that was a smallest town, Wisconsin. Then the same thing. Like you hear the flag goes up, the
oh
pattern,
god.
Night of Living Dead once in a while, and then just like patterns and static. That's all you get. One channel. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
It freaked me out when I was a kid. It gave me. I also had panic attacks since the time I was about like 4. I think it was the first time I had one.
Mm.
So something about the TV stations going off when I lived in Pakistan used to trigger them really bad, and like I felt because I felt so alone. I hadn't
Yeah.
embraced my loneliness yet, and because like I mean I was a lonely sad girl. I was always a sad girl growing up. Like I still am, but it
Oh, I get that.
it's part of why I write so much too, is
Yep.
I'm always sad
I
and I've
can.
always been sad. But you know, I was a very lonely child because my brother was kind of like, well, you're the boy, so we have to put everything into you. And the girl is we'll marry her off when she's old enough or almost old. Once we deem she's old enough. Um, but yeah, my dad tried that too. That didn't work out too great for him. Arranged marriage did not suit me. Um, but yeah, just so
No.
I would read and write and play video games and watch TV, and now have to sleep with the fucking TV on because like it's too dark and quiet at night, and I'm like I'm all alone.
Yeah, the
In a
quietness
ro-
kind of gets you, don't it?
yeah, it's like I could be in a room full of
Weird.
people and feel alone, like, and then I write. I'm in the corner writing like the weirdo, like.
No, I remember walking around school, reading and writing when everyone else is having recess.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a very small school, so you get shit for it, but no, absolutely. I think that's probably why you know we were both writers, and my parents did try to do an arranged marriage, but Lionel was not old enough at the time.
It's just a cub.
It's just a cub, Lionel, snarf, snarf, snarf. But this is one of the cool things because we have a lot in common. We do, honest to God, we have a lot in common. We don't
Yeah.
know this until we start talking. We're like, what the fuck, you know? But I remember I had just done an interview with this person, and then you texted me like I don't know, a couple weeks later saying like Masomi Max is dead. I'm like, what? I'm like,
Oh,
what the
yeah,
fuck
you
do
were
you
the
mean?
first person I thought of to message,
Yeah.
honestly.
I
Um,
was like, what the fuck? I just interviewed her like, you know,
yeah, I think it wasn't quite
yesterday.
public at that point, and I was just like,
No, it was not.
I was like, I need to tell Joe, and I luckily I had your phone number, so I was like, I need to message. I was just like in kind of a weird. I was also in a weird shock state because my mom had just passed away.
Jesus fuck.
Like
Double
she
up.
passed away. I want to say like a week after my mom.
Wow.
Like it was really close to it, and so I was just like in a weird shock state, like
Yeah.
you know, still trying to
People
process
exiting.
everything because I mean with my
Right.
mom that was like it was so sudden. But she did die exactly how she wanted. She always wanted to die in her sleep. So like I'm grateful for that. She was like, I'm gonna take a I
Yep.
have to go to the social security office. I hate the social security office. I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna take a nap. And then she died rather than go
Yeah.
to the social security office. So you
That's determination, man.
know.
That is fucking determination right there. I'm on you, man.
But
But that has to be like the world emptying out bit by bit,
mhm.
bit by bit. All your social network kind of goes bloop, 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 and then like it's where we talk. I never talked to you about some people, but you would just like know to text me about it. You know what I mean?
Well, with Mississippi Max, you had talked to me about her a few times that you were like
Did I?
you were yeah
Fuck.
you were really excited
God
about like
damn it.
working
Well, I've
with
been
her
blacked
or
out drunk.
something. Like you're like, oh, I've worked with her before, or like I've uh, shot her or
Something like
whatever.
that.
And
Mm,
um yeah, like you told me a little bit, so like I always have this association of you with her, like
mm,
because of that, like. And I saw her
yeah.
not that long before she passed away, like a month before.
Yeah, I was like a lot of people did. Like she was supposed to
She
appear somewhere that day or some shit too.
I was working a show for my best friend. She was doing a show, and Max was in it, and I was helping. What was I doing? I think I was doing maybe like money change or something, and just kind of helping her out because it was like one of my friend's first shows,
Hmm.
and yeah, like she was there, and she and I were talking and joking around, and then she was dead, and I was like, what?
So how do you take I don't remember I do not remember the year. Honest to God, I do not remember that year. There's like blackness for me, but I had to be in Montreal. I had to be 2020 something. 2020 not 19, hopefully not. No. 2020, 21, 22 hike. I don't know. But how do you balance the losses? I mean, they have to affect you. These are not like insignificant people, right? These are people that you touched you, and you were, like, especially your mom, and one after like, pops, right? Like, how do you fucking distance it?
I don't know. Um, right
Am
after
I
my
gonna
mom
make you cry
passed
on
away,
cam? I'm gonna make you fucking
no,
cry.
the right, but between my mom dying and Max dying, one of my friends that we would always joke was my daughter. We found out she passed away. We didn't find out
Jeez.
until like a month later. So I found out right after Max passed away, but she had passed away like I think like the weekend after my mom passed away.
The in
And
between time.
it's I've launched a few people over the last couple of years. I lost somebody just
Mm.
what 2 months ago. Um, and I don't really know, like, because even with my mom, like at first, I think well, part of it is like the shock of it all.
Yeah.
I was really in a daze. I was at school. I was doing metalsmithing at the time, and that's like my favorite class to be in. And just one day I was sitting in there, and I'm like, I gotta go home. I just don't feel good. I feel weird. I go home. And I went home and I took a shower and I was getting dressed to go run errands when I got the call about my mom. And I remember
Hmm.
kind of like blanking out, but also like crying and being very like, and like immediately tried calling my dad. I called my dad for 10 or 11 hours because
Wow.
she passed away in the afternoon. And so he's 12 hours ahead.
Yeah.
And so I'm just spamming his phone. Like I must have called him 100 and something times before he woke up. And I remember going and running my errands still, and just I would be fine. Like I remember being like, I feel too okay right now. Shouldn't I feel
Yeah.
more upset? And I'm like, I just don't know. And then I was like in the dispensary crying, like, um, and yeah, it came. I was kind of okay-ish until I talked to my dad, and then I lost it mid-sentence telling him, and and after that, just like the next few days were really weird. It was just this up and down cycle. I still went to school. I kept a 4.0
Right.
GPA. Like I had a 4.0 GPA at the time. Like I was doing great. And like I just kept doing things like immersing myself in projects, but not like not in like I was trying to distract myself, but more I was just I needed to distract my conscious so my subconscious could work through it.
To work through it.
Um,
Right.
and then as like more people started passing away, like well, I mean, then that whole thing like going to my mom's wake was really weird. My brother and I hadn't spoken in 25 years, and the day she died, we
Sure.
spoke. And then at her wake, we saw each other, or at the viewing, like we saw each other and hugged each other, and then yeah, that was weird. And then we had the funeral a few days later, and I went to my brother's house after the funeral, and that was like a whole surreal thing. Um,
Yeah.
and again, like during the funeral, I was up and down. Like there's times where I was really calm, like I gave a eulogy. I made people laugh during her eulogy. Talking about the time my mom got in a fight with somebody at a Flogging Molly concert. Dude tried to steal my pirate hat. She decked him and ended up on top of him, just punching his head into the ground. And
Oh,
then
that was the punching in the face you're talking about. I remember that. I didn't know it was ever had.
and then, uh, and then afterwards, she got to meet the band, and she offered to bake them cookies. And so, like throughout the funeral, it was like I'd be fine, and then I was just not okay, and then I was fine, and I was not okay, and then afterward, it like, at my brother's house, like I was fine. We were telling stories about random shit and just
Just
having a
like
good time,
waves.
and then yeah, it's just been waves. Like I mean, it's still waves.
Yeah.
It's been just over 2 years, and I cried yesterday about my mom, like out of nowhere. Oh, because I'm getting ready to apply for graduation, and
And she
and
was
yeah,
wanting to see you back.
yeah. So and then I was just like, I'm gonna be crying my whole graduation, but yeah, I don't know. And then like after her funeral, we got all these other things. Max died. My friend passed away. Like more and more and more and more. And at some point, my brain kind of. And I mean, again, I've lost some friends before that too. So at some point, I reached this point of like, have a good cry. Like I have a shock and then I have a good cry and then I'm just kind of like I don't want to say let it go. But it's like it has to go into like a back burner somewhere. Go
Yeah.
into the subconscious. It pops up here and
Yeah.
there. Um and I don't know, like it's such a new and weird thing for me. And I mean it's one of those things too, it's like the older I get, the more people it's gonna be. But losing my mom really snapped me out of some shit that I didn't realize how much I had been like I don't want to say stuck in a box, but I went through like a really bad heartache in like 2018, like a really really bad one, and that kind of broke something in me. And so there was a long
Okay.
time where I kind of felt like I can't feel feelings properly anymore. Like that was kind of where I was for a while, where it's like, yeah, I can't feel feelings anymore. And then I was getting bits and pieces of them, but after my mom died, it was kind of floating for a while. And it was kind of that like chrysalis moment of like, all right, now I am the goo. And then it slowly started reforming. And then this
Right.
um, last year, I really was like, came out of it. Like I started snapping out of it step by step by step pretty
Good.
quick. And that's why I did so much shit. I made those movies. Literally was supposed to start
Catching
school
up.
in yeah, I was supposed to start school in 2 weeks, and I changed my classes. I went and took out all my classes. Was like, I'm going to film school, uh, and then made those movies and had that whole experience. And I've been working on a bunch of other creative projects. I started painting, drawing more, and just I kind of returned to myself over the course of the last year. And so far this year has been like the outs like last year was a lot more internal with a lot of external. I did
Right.
some crazy shit. I took my first trip out of town by myself. I've never solo traveled out of state.
Fucking Bakersfield, here we come.
um, I took a bus by myself and went to California. It was like,
Oh wow.
get on a bus,
That's
bye.
cool though.
And then I've driven there and back several times by myself now, which was very scary the first time. And I'm just yeah, like now I'm getting back to where I'm going out more and going to events again and
Cool.
being social again. So that's healing too, I guess, in some ways. That connection with
Yeah.
people, and my social circle is always growing too. So that's part of it too. It's oh, somebody died. Hold on, we've got another one.
Come on in. Grow from
But
rain generations. Here we go. But that was, I think we mentioned this after the award show. We all went to dinner and kind of shit like that. And like in the car, I think it was, where it was so nice to see you again because honestly, God, it felt like yesterday.
yeah,
Like no time at all.
it felt like no time had passed,
Yeah.
um, and it was also nice, I think, on my end at least, that there was a lot more clarity of mind there because I wasn't hammered out of my skull. Uh,
Sober and sober.
the time before that, when I saw you, I almost got a DUI on the way home.
Oh, you almost got a DUI in the hotel room. God damn it. I'm surprised they let you in. Like, oh, fucker.
This
Stay out.
2018, that was my first solo burlesque show that I had ever done where I was like by myself. Like I had no support there.
Yeah.
My boyfriend at the time didn't go with me. Was just like, no, I'm not going. Go. I remember being all by myself at the show, and I had friends there, and that was great. But like, it felt
So
really
different.
weird. Yeah, it was like
Yeah, man.
this is really kind of scary, and I have stage fright, so like, this is really scary, and I feel kind of fucking alone. And then you messaged me, and I went and saw you straight after the show. Got off the stage, did the curtain call, and then went to go see you.
You have a drink, man. Let's have a drink. I like it. I, I should have. Yeah, now it'd be like, let's have some tea. But it was kind of the same. Or let's have a very sugary drink that we can't even fucking stand and throw it at someone. But
I have a good
more
assortment
comfortable.
of tea, of some very high-end teas because I do love my tea.
Tea's amazing. Tea's amazing though. But I'm glad that you're coming back to you, and I'm very very glad that you're coming back to you sober. It's not perfection. No, I'm not saying you can never ever drink again, but it's a different you. It's a very because you're always very sweet. You're always very nice. You're very smart and charming. All these things, right? I'll glow you up more. And
Oh,
I don't know. And it was always that weird, not because of the drinking, because we both know it ain't good for us. We both absolutely know, like, how far there's no limit to how far we can take drinking. There's none. Heart stopping. Let's keep fucking pump it up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I woke up, huh? Let's go. What's more drink? And to not have to do that and
Mhm.
still find out you're wonderful, sweet, charming, and
I
now,
am who I
this
am.
is yeah, it's like you just find out like it was never the alcohol. The alcohol was like it was like doing things against you.
Oh
And
God, yeah.
maybe I'm projecting right now,
No, I was a horrible
but
person. Sometimes when I was drunk, you've seen it. You've seen it at least once where I'm just an asshole
I do not
drunk. Uh,
recall
oh, I'm glad.
because I was also probably blackout drunk.
Um, yeah, no, there was because and also being like a sad girl, being a sad girl, and also being somebody who had a lot of misplaced rage and hadn't learned how to like work through
Mhm.
that. There was a period of time where I was just really burning some bridges. I was really fucking
Self-medication.
toxic, and I just was like, well, I can be an asshole because I'm drunk, like whatever.
Yeah,
And also, or I'm gonna just be crying my eyes out and trying to kill myself. Which I'm not a suicidal person. That's the thing. Like, I'm for as depressed as I am as a person, like that deep bone deep depression that I have, that just deep sadness. There's only
yeah.
been a couple times in my life where I was actually suicidal. Um, you saw me during one of them, but yeah, it just for it to get that far into like instead of working through my shit, just drowning myself in it.
Yeah. No, I saw you through one of them. Is when you took the second drink from that fucking sugar bomb. Like, "God damn it. Take that sugar bomb out."
And
I
I was like,
deflect
no,
you.
I'm gonna go out the way I want, sweetly.
Yeah.
Um,
So oh,
but
but I get it though because you saw me after and before, honestly, but my 19 through 20 something, I was blackout for a reason. So I was trying to kill myself every day with alcohol, and every day I woke up, I was like, "Fuck it, not today, I guess." Okay, try more. Like I was
yeah,
every time I woke up, I was disappointed. I was like, "What the fuck?" So yeah, I think we were kind of edging toward that as well. We're just like using like one day you won't wake up, and this is the day. Let's keep going with this drink. Let's one more drunk, one more that, whatever it's gonna. Hey, back in the day it was Valium and vodka. What? How bad?
oh
And Vicodin
god,
at the same time. How bad can that be?
yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I was
Do not
always like
mix.
cautious about that for the most part. Like, I hated
Oh,
taking pills and drinking. I did, I mean, I did it, but that was incredibly rare. Like, mostly I was just like, okay, so we're gonna drink this whole bottle of rum, and now we're happy. So we're gonna drink this bottle of vodka, and now we're sad, and we're gonna throw some whiskey in there and get in a fucking fight. I have one
and
of my best friends in the entire world. I lost my shit on him one night, after having whiskey, and to this day, I am forever grateful that he was kind with me and talked me through it. And like he very easily could have been like, I never want to fucking see you or speak to you ever again in my life.
right.
And like, and again, like he's one of my best friends in the world and one of the most important people to me. And I almost burned that all down more than once, but one time especially. And that you would think that would have been a wake up call. It kind of was a little bit, but then I kind of met somebody who was worse than me.
Hey,
And
god damn it, no names.
no, no, no.
I'm too fragile.
We don't say her name anyway. Um,
Hmm.
and
Her name. Good. Tell me.
she, I was watching her go through what I went through at her age because she was in her 20s, and I was like, oh God, we have to get you off of this path. And then I kind of realized, like, bitch, you are still on this path yourself. And
Yeah.
I remember flying out to Colorado during a blizzard for,
Damn.
for the weirdest Thanksgiving ever. We will come back to that because that is actually a story you will love. Um, and I messaged that same friend who I had lost my shit on that time, and I was like, hey, basically apology. Like, I want to say that, like, I'm sorry. I am a lot, and I've put you through a lot, and I need to get my shit together, and I really need to work on that. And, like, just I on the plane, I was just thinking about that, and I messaged him when I got off the plane,
Hmm.
and then shutdown happened a couple months later, and shutdown. I really got my life together. I relaunched my business. Um, I was helping people. I was writing. I wrote so many fucking books. So many. I wrote something like 300,000 words during shutdown.
Jesus, man.
Um, I was, there's days where just all I was doing from the time I woke up to the time I went to sleep was writing, writing. And I was so creative and I had so much going on, and also was babysitting that insane alcoholic. So
Right.
yeah. And it just, I don't know, like, getting as I distanced myself from alcohol, it was rough. And especially during, well, no, not during shutdown. That was actually fucking easy because I was making art and I was happy. I was making more money than I've ever made in my life on the record.
Things
And
you love.
got to create art with that money. Like, hello, universal basic income, thank you. um, Starting businesses, helping friends start businesses, writing, like, hanging out on Zoom with friends. I did a virtual burlesque show, which was interesting. Like, I got to have so many cool experiences without leaving my house, and didn't have to worry. That's the big part. I didn't have to worry about paying my
Mm.
bills, and that was a weird, great feeling. I'm making art and don't have to stress that the power is going to
It's
get
a
shut
nice
off,
feeling.
or
Yeah.
um,
Speaking of, my light just went out. Jesus.
yeah, I was gonna say it just went.
I know, man.
Thank
What the fuck?
that crazy Thanksgiving was with that ex. We went to his mom's house for Thanksgiving, and we're sitting at the table. Mom, aunt, grandma. There's some uncles. There's some cousins, nieces, nephews, whatever. And at some point, they're talking about his late stepdad, who he considered his dad. He loved him very much. And somebody was like, "Yeah, remember, the time he saw Bigfoot? One of the times he saw Bigfoot." And I'm all, okay, wait, now I'm going to stop eating. What's going on? What's this about Bigfoot? As they went around the table, everybody had a Bigfoot story of the time they had seen Bigfoot, including Grandma. Grandma was like,
Oh
"Oh, so
God.
the first time I saw," and I'm like, "The first time." I'm so invested. I'm so invested in Grandma's Bigfoot story. And this whole family has, like, they lived in the woods in, like, rural Colorado. They all had Bigfoot stories, and they all were like, "He's such a nice man. We have to watch out for him so that nothing bad
Oh
happens to
God.
him." There was a point where I was like, "Okay, so is this like are you all like, is this a thing you do when new people come around to, like, weird them out?" But until it got to Grandma. Grandma was so genuine, like, tears in her eyes, like, "Oh, he's such a nice man, that
So
Bigfoot."
nice. Hairy man. He
We
was
have
just
to look out
Italian,
for
really, but
him.
that's still.
And but yeah, I mean, I smoked a lot of weed. I started smoking a lot of weed during shutdown to help me sleep. And then I smoked a lot of weed for a while, but I I stopped smoking weed too. Stopped smoking cigarettes. I stopped smoking weed. I stopped drinking alcohol. Like,
Fucking. But have you seen Bigfoot lately? That's my question.
can't say that. It's witness protection, you know.
Whip Pro.
Vegas, baby.
Yeah, well, there's some shit that. Hey, you know what? Actually, nothing came back with me in Vegas. That was nice. That's actually a cool
Oh, you're lucky.
stint
A
I did.
bunch of people got COVID.
Yeah, no,
Um, I got a sinus infection. No COVID though. So
no good. Touch
yay.
wood.
No, I went and got like I did all the tests, flu, COVID, everything. Then they checked me again and like, no, you just have a sinus infection. I'm like, cool.
Well, it's windy as fuck too. So that's just all. Yeah,
It's
especially that weekend, man.
been windy as hell all day today. Like I don't know if it's windy right now because I have headphones on and I have good headphones on.
Damn right.
Can't hear shit outside of my
Legally
fucking
true.
Sennheisers. Like, but
Abrasions on your face. Now I'm gonna ask one last question. One last question, Your Honor. If you can go back to younger, to tell younger you one thing, and I mean younger you, I mean like preteen, like maybe 13 and 13 and below. What advice would you give younger you? What would you say?
okay, I would say follow your dreams. Ignore all the critics, ignore all the people that tell you all that weird stuff you do, the drawing, the writing, all that. All the people who are going to tell you that it's not a real job, it's nothing you can make a living at, you're not good at it, whatever. Like, just ignore them, and
Yeah,
just keep doing it because on the one hand, it's something that you're always going to come back to. It's a part of who you are. It's the core of your being. You're always going to come back to it, but there is going to be a point where you realize that all those people were wrong and it is going to be what you make a living doing. And so,
yeah.
um, just and you'll end up with a lot fewer complexes unless you listen to them. Um, but just keep doing that. Keep being weird. Keep being creative, and keep falling in love.
There you go. Perfect. I love it. Keep being weird. Keep being creative. Keep falling in love. I can't say it better than that, so I'm not going to. So first of all, we did 2 hours. We did 2 hours, or 2 hours in a Big Bird, depending how we cut out. But on behalf of myself and Mad Ange, remember, if you have someone who's in cult in your families, go, crafty, crafty, crafty bats, and get that book because it is amazing as you are. From myself, Joe, and Mad Ange, we bid you good day. Bye,
Good
everyone.
day.